MK Engineering.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Lotus 7 inspired sports car. They class them as. It's not actually a catering.
I've seen them on Top Gear and you know.
Now then, hey up my ducks. So I'm at a local automobile show. As you've just seen from that lovely MK Engineering track weapon, really. It's not all classic cars, classic or vintage, but it mainly is. So there's some lovely cars here. I actually went up to the MK Engineering factory to I was going to buy one at one time, and then things happen, don't they, in life, and you have to spend your money on normal boring things, unfortunately. But anyway, so come along with me, hope you enjoy it. Some nice cars, and I'll leave you for a bit. Let's look at this DeLorean.
These are? Yeah, these are so heavy. What car is it then? It's all DMC DeLorean. Is it? These windows are small. Look at the Rolls Royce.
I mean, you Americans and Canadians probably love these cars, but to be honest, as a car fanatic, I know these cars are actually crap. And where I live, my local area, I know where there's at least 4 of these cars parked up, believe it or not, which is quite unusual to say how limited numbers there are of these remaining. And Rolls Royce, look guys, an old vintage Rolls Royce. Look at those for seats, proper bench seats.
Yeah. Right in the day, probably when petrol was cheap, not nowadays.
Fantastic business, I'm not tasked. I don't like it.
Daimler. My dad used to have a Daimler, not quite as old as this one, mind you, but yeah, my dad used to have a Daimler. An old Morris Minor here, or as is fondly called by many as a Moggy Minor. So yeah, Moggy Minor soft top. Kind of cool, to be honest. Certainly a lot cooler than most modern cars you see nowadays, that's for sure. That's one clean engine bay there, guys. Some more here, look. Lovely condition. Look at this one, this was like a Woody. Very nice. Minor 1000. I do. And another Moggy Minor soft top one. I must admit I do like these soft tops. Certainly cool looking classic cars, that's for sure. And what's this one? I should know really. Oh, Ford Poplar, or as people call them, for Ford Pop. Should know that. Obviously not the original interior, but bit of history about it there. That's what it's had done to it, guys. What we got over here? Oh, there we go, guys. DeLorean's got its doors up. It's about the only cool thing about those DeLoreans, in my opinion, but hey, each to their own. Very controversial. And this be a Triumph Stag. I've got a mate, well, it's kind of more of a family member than a mate, to be honest. He's got one of these. He loves it, but he says he's always aimed to work on it. Every time he takes it out, something goes wrong with it. I guess such as the. I guess that kind of goes with the territory with vintage and classic cars. And talking of classic cars, a proper Mini, not that BMW rubbish. This is a proper Mini, guys. In very good nick as well. Yeah, proper Mini. Okay, any of my subscribers lorry fans? There's an old classic lorry here, guys. Had some serious money spent on it, renovating it. Looks nice though. I mean, I'm not a lorry fan myself, but sorry, I didn't mean to laugh then. That was a bit rude of me. Sutton & Son St Helens Limited, road transport contractor, Sutton Eve St Helens. There you go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of lorries myself, but you know, when you see them like this, I've got to say they do look pretty cool. Oh, look at this one for an old one, guys. That's definitely cool. Scamel. Yeah, that's definitely cool. And another one here, look. Wow. This is an old breakdown ride. They used to send out to pick you up when you broke down in your little Moggy Minor or something. Although it looks like this one was made for more heavy duty towing than normal cars. I could be wrong, mind you, but another one there, look, with the winching hooks on it. I do apologise if some of this is dark, guys. It's very bright and sunny. There you go. I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but don't they call this the third wheel? I don't know. This is where you hook your trailer up to. Basically, it just slides on there, hooks into there, and that's your handle for releasing. Fire engine there, look. If you go back through my videos, you'll see one of my videos I actually go to an old abandoned car dealership, and it got about 4 abandoned Danish fire engines just sat there rotting away doing nothing. So collectors will have a field day if they find that. What's this car here? What's that badge? I recognise that badge, guys. Oh, I know what it is. Is it a scimitar? There you go, guys. A scimitar. You don't see many of these. Although I did hear, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I did hear that somebody brought all the patterns to build these again, and indeed are now actually building them from new. Not cheap by all accounts either. And again, I could be wrong, but I'm sure the same company that built the scimitar, it's the same company that built the Reliant Robin. Now, if you're not British, you might not know about the Reliant Robin, but it was a very famous, back in the day, little plastic or fiberglass built three-wheeler car. Look at that hot rod, guys. General Motors truck, there you go, for you Americans and Canadians. I gotta say, that's pretty cool. Is this one a Vauxhall? Oh, I think it's a Vauxhall. Let's have a quick look. Viva, there you go. Vauxhall Viva. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a TVR. Loved by most people who see them. Absolutely gorgeous looking car. Sadly, no more. Last time I heard, it did get bought out. It was a company that was based in Blackpool-ish area. Last I heard, they had a lot of troubles through the years. Got bought out by some rich Russian, and it didn't work out, sadly. And I don't think they make them anymore, which is an absolute travesty, because these are, as you can see, stunningly beautiful cars, and they sound gorgeous as well when you hear the engines running. Usually I've got big V8 engines in them and stuff.
For ages, just sitting in 10 hours driving it.
Gorgeous cars. Beautiful. And it's for sale, guys. I wonder how much that's going for. £31,000. I'll put the what that is in dollars when I before I put the video up. There you go. Old Volkswagen Beetle there, guys. Again, a proper Beetle, not the crap that they brought out the new version, which is absolutely horrendous. Truly an horrendous car, but this, the classic, you gotta love a classic original Beetle. Sierra 4x4, if I'm not mistaken. Let's have a look. Just yeah, XR4. Sorry, I do apologise. Another proper classic Ford car, guys. Yeah, you don't see many Sierras on the road nowadays either. Probably because most of them are rotted away now, but BMW there. I'm not a fan of BMWs, they've got no soul, but hey, each to their own, it still looks cool. Old Triumph. Got more Fords here. XL3i soft top, if I'm not mistaken. A Lotus Elan, is it? Lotus Elan, let's have a look. Let's just double check on that. I don't want you to give me a bollocking for getting it wrong. There you go. Lotus Elan. That's just a Vauxhall. I'm not a fan of Vauxhalls at all. That's not really a classic, just been made to look like a classic. Old MG again. Ah, now we're talking. Talking my sort of thing here, guys. Honda NSX. Proper car, proper classic car. Well, not quite in classic status, but certainly an iconic car. Yeah. And becoming rarer and rarer these days, and the prices obviously are shooting up more and more and more, but no. People say that Japan's never produced supercars, but This was probably the first supercar Japan ever produced, and I love them, absolutely love them. Of course it'll be right hand drive because in Japan they do it correctly like we do over here and drive on the right hand side. I don't know if you can see that for reflection, but yeah, absolutely love these cars, guys, absolutely love them. An old Rover and another Mini. What about that for a cool camper van, guys, eh? Probably does less than 45 mile an hour top speed, mind you, but got to say it looks pretty cool. I'm liking the colour as well, like that mint green colour. Yeah, I'm liking that. Ford Anglia just pulled in. Little, another cool little car. Look at that interior then, guys, hey? How lovely is that?
All
Done up properly. Gorgeous. They don't design cars like this anymore, guys, do they? They all look the same nowadays. And for you Harry Potter fans, it's the same model car as this, is what they use in the Harry Potter movies.
Two of these bloody things. Of course you guys drive on the wrong side of the road, don't you, so hence the steering wheel on the left. I didn't do it, officer, I'm innocent.
That's what I came to give him a hand.
Yes, that's all right. Yeah. What it says is it leaking on the car but evaporating.
Right, shut this bad boy out. This is cool. Like this. Really like this. Cool. The Devil's Work Demons Speed Shop. No, that's cool. Another SS, but track prepared. Yeah, so pretty damn cool car that. And then this is a Cobra, I do believe, which originally is designed on a British car called AC Ace from AC Car Company, and they made a car which looked pretty much like this called the AC Ace. And Carroll Shelby came over and looked at it and liked it and asked the owner of AC Cars if he could take one over to America and fit a V8 in it, and the owner said yeah. So Carroll Shelby took it over, fitted a V8 engine in it, and that was the beginnings of the AC Cobra. So all you people who think the Cobra and the AC Cobra is an American car, it's actually not. It's designed on a British car called the AC Ace. So there you go, there's a bit more motoring history for you guys. Another real, in brackets, mini here guys, it's been converted into a little pickup for sale. I don't know how much he wants for that, guys. What do you reckon? What do you think he wants for that? Put a comment in the on my video. Tell me what you think that's worth, that mini. Right, I think that's it, guys. An old Porsche there.
Sorry.
No, you're right, don't.
Just tell me to move if I'm not. You want to stand by it?
Now, if you see there Long Eaton, there actually used to be a track at Long Eaton. Sadly, no more. We've not had one up there for many a year. There was a campaign to try and get it back, but obviously money talks, and land for building houses is far more important than land for having a speedway track, etc, etc. Oh, and here's another DeLorean, guys. This one's been done up a little bit more with the lights and stuff. So, yeah, there you go. This is a rare beast. You've heard of Singer sewing machines. Well, guess what? You can get Singer cars. Mark 3 Capri here, guys. I had one of these for nearly 8 years. Loved it. Wish I still had it now. Worth a few bob now. All these old cars that we had when we were younger, they're all bloody going for silly money now. Another nice classic there. My mate used to rally these, RS2000. He was a co-driver. He's actually just recently built one of these from scratch to go rallying in it again with his son. Classic Ford. You got to like your Ford, guys. You got to like your Fords.
Back from it as well. It's rubbish.
Another proper mini there, look. The old Jag. Or as Clarkson says, a Jag. Proper old classic Volkswagen camper van there, guys. How cool is that? Very cool. And here's one. Was it Enzo Ferrari? I could be wrong. I'm sure it was Enzo Ferrari said, but this is the most beautiful car in the world. It's an E-Type Jag. I don't know as I agree with him, but they're certainly gorgeous looking cars. You wait to take a proper photo. It's difficult, isn't it? So there you go, guys. Another E-Type Jag, but a rag top, soft top, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they are pretty cars, though, aren't they? I've got to say, they are pretty cars. I don't know what mark this is. I'm not that much up on Jaguars, but they are very, very pretty cars. Oh, look at this. Beautiful Volkswagen. I love this. I'm loving this. Oh, that's gorgeous. Love it. Of course, with many classic Volkswagens, the engine is in the back. Made famous by, I guess, the Volkswagen Beetle. Oh, I'm talking of the old Escort rally cars. Here is one. Of course, we'll go round to the right hand side to film the interior, because with it being British, it's on the correct side. Oh, Carrera 2 Porsche there. What's this one here? This is in good nick. What's this, guys? An old Vauxhall. Oh yes, please. One of my favourite manufacturers of classic British cars, Austin Healey. Beautiful, beautiful. This, I've always said, if I was going to own a classic car, would be the classic car I'd have. Except I'd have the GT Mark II. Oh, this is the Mark II. Well, there you go. What do you think, guys? Beautiful. Not my favourite colour. To do it in like a baby blue and a mint. I've seen one in a mint green, which is really nice as well. But still, in my opinion, one of the prettiest classic British cars. Just beautiful. I love them, guys. If I had the money, I'd definitely own one of these. Absolutely love them. Another MG, a really old MG there, guys, a really old one.
Prefer this one.
Sorry. Triumph Dolomite. I had the baby brother to that, which was a Triumph Toledo. It was my dad's, and then he gave it to his dad, and then my granddad, and then he gave it to me. So went through 3 generations of our family. I mean, these were bigger engines in these, but no, I love my little Triumph Toledo. Some proper old vintage cars here, guys.
But it were a rush job now,
All this. An old Morris. And another beautiful classic MG, when MG used to make proper cars. Look at that for an engine. Just look at that for an engine. Wow. That's proper engineering for you. Another Volkswagen camper van here, look. see all the inners of it there. There you go, it shows you how small they are. So beautiful though. Not exactly built for people my size of 6'2".
No.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Beautiful, love them. Love them. Thank you. What's this one? Oh, another Singer. There you go. Another Singer. 1926. 1926, wow. Lovely. An old Austin here. Beautiful, I bet that's even older. I could be wrong, but... And another Austin here, for sale. For sale. 1935, guys. Wow. 1935. Standard. 1947. Oh, look at this one. A Morris Light van. 1932. Wow. Look at the size of this one, guys. Wow.
Donations to charity for any photos.
Look at the size of this one, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful car. A Rolls Royce. Wow. That is just stunning. Look at the carriage for the passengers. And the steering wheel and everything, the old one there. Look, I'm not going to blow it. So I've just asked the owner, I can give it one toot. There you go, guys. Get out my way. I'm coming. I'm doing 50 miles an hour. Beautiful. There you go. What about this one then, guys? Trojan. Check that out. Fancy driving one of them. This is what we used to call back in the day a pedal and pop. You get it going by pedaling like a bike there. Look. Then the engine would fire up and you'd be on your merry way. So we're alright just in case there's any trouble, guys. Plenty of police on hand. Heartbeat. 1966. Oh, there we go. Those British, or I don't know, it might have been shown abroad. There used to be a series set in the countryside called Heartbeat, based loosely around the police. Shop. And this one was one of the cars they actually used. It was set back in the day, obviously, and yeah, it was using the TV series Heartbeat. There you go. Ford GT40 here. Obviously not an original Ford GT40. Interesting fact about the Ford GT40, it was allegedly called that because it stood 40 inches off the ground, which actually when measured wasn't strictly true. It was 39 something inches, I do believe. Nice. Not the most reliable of cars apparently. If I remember rightly, Jeremy Clarkson had one and was always griping about it. I was always running out of petrol for a start. then what would you expect for an American car? Big engine. More proper minis. And a lovely old Jag. Triumph TR4. Thank you. Triumph TR5. And a Triumph TR6. How cool is that? All in a line. See. Now I know this isn't a classic or vintage car. And that's a little bit misleading, considering it's, as far as I'm aware, which in my opinion is sacrilege, a BMW engine. This beautiful, gorgeous looking beast is the new Toyota Supra. But as I say, it's kind of sacrilege because it's got a BMW engine in it, which in my opinion is just a big no-no. Absolute no-no. I mean, the original Toyota Supra had one of the greatest engines in the world. Why didn't they just do something with that to put it in the new one, instead of coming to this weird collaboration with BMW, which, as you already know guys, I'm not a fan of BMWs because they've got no soul. Now we're talking seriously old guys. I don't know whether it says how old. Built in 1920. I guess kind of made famous to the mainstream by, look at that speed, 5 miles an hour up. Yeah, made famous by Fred Dibnah. God rest his soul. If you've not heard of Fred Dibnah, I suggest you look him up if you're into this sort of thing, because he was certainly a character, and he did some fantastic programs to do with steam engines, and he built one himself, I believe. It was originally a steeplejack. And anyway, Google him, check him out, it's well worth watching him. Look at this one, mini one here, look. There's a coal for the engine, and then you chuck it into that there, which then creates the steam, which then creates the power. Oh, I love that smell, guys. Absolutely love that smell. It's a smell of bygone days when Britain was still a proud, hard-working, decent, honest nation. And we still had respect and values and all the other good things that we sadly are losing these days.
I'm surprised you're not moved in.
Okay guys, this is definite this time. I do apologise. So yeah, once again, drop a like, and if you've not done so already, please subscribe, and if you do subscribe, please press that notifications bell so you get notified of future videos I upload. Stay safe, stay sane, much love.